Um, Reverend Michael Kimindu, Coordinator for Other Sheep East Africa and MCC Minister in Nairobi, Kenya. We are talking from Fairmount Princess Hotel or Resort in Acapulco, Mexico, where we have been attending the 2010 General Conference of Metropolitan Community Churches. Since your visit to Kenya in the year 2008, a lot of good things have happened, and I will highlight a few of those. In February 2010, Other Sheep was invited to a conference in Ethiopia to participate in a panel where we were answering questions to the youth on matters of human sexuality, health, and reproduction, and especially touching on homosexuality. During this conference in Ethiopia, I got information that some gay people in Mombasa, Kenya, were attacked when they were in a ceremony where they were, I think it was an engagement party, and they were taken to the police, and a lot of things were being said, and we almost thought we were going to witness violence. Lucky enough, that did not happen. When they were taken to the police, later they were released and they were taken to Nairobi under the care of Gay and Lesbian Coalition of Kenya. On my coming back from Ethiopia, I met these people. They were 6, and I did trauma counseling to them. And later on, after 1 month, they asked to go back, and we of course discovered that they were safe on going back to Mombasa. What that told us in Kenya is that the police are not enemies of the gay people in Kenya, nor is the government violent against them. But just as the law says, in Kenya, what is illegal is the sexual act for especially gay men, because it is an importation of missionary understanding of Sodom and Gomorrah, and where they have always equated that with sexual rape. And so, because these people were not found in the act, they could not be sent to prison, so they were released. And this is what is happening in Kenya. No one is being arrested just for being gay. But if you are caught in the act, then you could be sentenced, charged with indecent behavior and sodomy. Unfortunately, heterosexuals are not being arrested for being in the act. And that's where we are asking for equality in treatment and realization that sex as a gift from God is a right for everybody. Since that time, Other Sheep Kenya organized 2 seminars in Mombasa for the Christian clergy and the Muslim clergy, and these seminars went on very well. We got about 30 Christian clergy on the first day, and we spent the whole day with them, and to our happiness, they all said they would now be defending everybody, including gay people, because they didn't have the information as regards sexual orientation as a natural way of life given to these people by God. The following day we had 32 Muslim leaders whom we got through the help of a clergy friend of mine, a Muslim clergy friend of mine, who respects me quite a lot. And we had another, they asked us if we could only have a day for them, and we had a whole afternoon with them, and it went on very well, just like for the Christians. They said one afternoon seminar was not enough. They wanted us to go back and do a seminar for 3 days, and that was very exciting to us. If we had the money, we would have been there for a month, but we are yet to get money and go back to Mombasa, especially to see the Muslims. That again tells you that many Kenyans want to understand human sexuality. Then in the month of I think it was May, early May, we had a very interesting encounter with a group from the Nairobi Evangelical Graduate School of Theology, where we got about 20 students with a professor come to us for a seminar on the same issues of human sexuality, and it was very eye-opening. Later on the 17th of May, we had Idaho, International Day Against Homophobia. It was marked in Kenya for the first time in a very public way. We met in the National Museums of Kenya, and I was asked. In fact, I was not in the program initially, but when people saw me and found that I was not on the program, they said I must be given an opportunity to speak. So I thought again, that's another good step in Kenya, because if the gay people themselves can ask that I address the Idaho gathering, I think that was very exciting for me. And so I talked to them about what Other Sheep is and what MCC is, and they were very happy. In fact, after my address, a lesbian couple grabbed me and said, "You must bless our marriage now." And I told them, "Wait a minute, could we go to a corner?" Then we stood in a corner, and I told them, "It's good. What you're asking is good, but we can't do it tonight. We have to do some counseling so that you can bring a few friends. You buy rings. Do you have rings?" They said they didn't have. So we agreed that the following evening I would go to their house and conduct their blessing, which I did. And we had a congregation of 10 people. They brought 9 other women and 1 man. So we were 2 men and 11 women. It was a very big congregation. I believe they are living happily after that.